One Owner Car Guy, and what I got here for you today is a really clean little 1975 Mercedes-Benz 300D. And you can tell from the first shot there, the fender needs a little something, and I'll show you all that little minor details in a second here. The straight up and down little squarish lights and then fog lights, that front end on these old classic ones, just really hard to find. Nice, clean, straight car, not all rusted out. There is a few minor dings and dents like I'll show you when I get up close here. If you're looking for like a trailer queen to go sit in a parking little lawn chair and talk to people about, this is not it. This is something that can be that really easily. Just a couple little things, like you see a blemish on the side there, right above the rear wheel. Just a couple things to tinker around on, and you'll have a good, beautiful car. Right now you've got a nice, good-looking car that is straight and clean and runs great, drives great, and I'll go ahead and go up close and show you all the minor stuff right now. Like I say, One Owner Car Guy, you can go to oneownercarguy.com and see a lot of my 1 and 2 owner classics I have. I've got about 180 all the time. There's about 90 or so on that site, but at any given time, half of them are sold. So there's only about 40-50 cars on there that are for sale. Check out my channel here. You can see a lot of cool classics in my other videos here. Right above this video on the left, you can click Serial Marshmallows. It'll take you to my channel. And subscribe. That way you'll see these classics firsthand right before they go on eBay by about a week. Cool. I'm going to go up close here and show you anything about it. Import, export, you name it. We'll do it for you. A lot of checking in the paint on this fender. And I hope you can see that. Right in that area. And a dent right here. Just a little corrosion around the area. That's the factory undercoating coming off. Little corrosion in that area. Front of it, nothing serious. Ding right there, dent right there. Ding right here. Scratchy ding right there. This piece of trim is hanging off. 20 bucks, 30 bucks on eBay, 10 to 20 at the junkyard. The bottom piece should be replaced too because it's bent there in the front. This light is hanging a teeny bit here, and I didn't want to just stick it there because it is bent a little bit on the front there, you can see. So that you could fix really easy. Nobody'd be able to tell. I just like being up front. Truthfully, take it off and get some needle nose to it and it would work great. Hubcap's in great condition. And I'll tell you, Mercedes-Benz pulled off the hubcap like no other. Underneath, clean as can be. All you got is that little bit of patina on this stuff. Just clean as can be. And I'll show you the... Look at that oil pan on the motor. Wait till you see the tranny pan back there. Just amazing. Amazingly clean. And this, I mean, this is all factory stuff, chip garden. It's not even cleaned up the way it should be. You gotta rub on it a bit, and you can see right there. It just cleaned right up. Old TN6 lights. This one's got a little, looks like discoloration on the inside, maybe some moisture. One of your bars is missing going across there. 3-pointed stars missing in the middle of that. That's 20, 30 bucks on the internet. Dents going across the top of this fender. About 6, 7 of them there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. And little rock chips around on this side. Now, I don't know what happened here. Why this fender is like this and nothing else except for this part. I was told the old guy that had it had a carport next to his thing, and the car was parked on it, and the awning to his trailer caught on fire, and the heat made the paint do that. Can't verify that or nothing else. Just weird. You see that, and then you look at the doors, and I mean, the original paint on this car is still smooth, nice, beautiful. On that fender, it's not. Somebody etched something into your hood right there. Don't know why. A little bit of chippy stuff like on that. And check out this tranny pan. This piece is a little loose right there. Teeny bit of corrosion in that fender right there. Look at this. Just as nice as it gets. just rock chip stuff for rock chip stuff and gets a little discoloration. Stinking factory rubberized undercoating under the entire car still. Factory. Amazing. Little chips right there. Door chips, of course, where he opened his door into some stuff. This piece, like I said, and it's not rusted through or nothing, it's solid. Just the paint off the top just kind of came off. Rubberized pieces here, great condition, rare on this year. Underneath it, all this, nice as can be, just a beautiful car. Runs great, and like I say, beautiful car. Not a trailer queen, just a nice car. This thing gets great gas mileage. This thing, it's beautiful in the classic lines, and it's not perfect though. You gotta do something to it, or do nothing to it. Hop in it and drive it. Some people would bug them to no end that this little star flipped around like that, and it didn't have a round thing going around it, and it's got that little scratch going around it. Probably a teeny bit worse for me flipping it now. No, that's all double layer there from that round thing going around. So replace that. Get the hood ornament. Your mirrors kind of came off here. You know, that's just little things. And these two pieces of trim. Oh, I didn't show you this. Ding right here. Ding right here. Chippy ding. And right there is a little corrosion in that bottom corner piece. It seems like people didn't dig the diesels as much back. A little dent right there. And a little spot right there. Ding. Seems like people didn't dig the diesels back in the day like this, and they caught on a couple years after or something in the 78s through 85s. There's a lot of them around, and these, it seems like people either didn't let go of them or people didn't like the diesel. I mean, I remember when I was younger, nobody liked the diesel. It was like, hey, it's a diesel. But, beautiful car. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Subscribe. I'm going to take this thing around the block here and give you a little bit of a drive. We'll pull it right into the little drive-through thing there, and give you a little bit of a interior walk around. Let me get this thing tied around my hand while we're glowing here. Glow plugging. Not my usual spot for doing them. This one's over at my storage yard. One of my storage yards, and it's just not feasible for me to get it to the other place right now at this time on Sunday before I get my listings up for tonight. So, I'll take you across the bridge here real quick. AC blows cold in this thing. The blinkers you seem to have to hold over. They don't seem to want to just stay over by them. Oh wait, it just did. I was wrong. Yeah, it seems to stay there. Going that way, I don't want to though. So, we're going to say that it doesn't stay all the way over. I try and show anything on these that a guy may possibly want to know. See, it stayed there. And it worked perfectly. This slid off. Now this one. Let's try it like this on turning. Nope, it don't stay going right. For some reason. I'll show you the windows and stuff when I get back there at the other place. Little squeal from a belt or a pulley up there. And, man, this thing will pull a hill too just fine. And give it all the juice we can here, making sure we're clear coming over the top of this thing. Shifts good, drives good, steers good. And it holds to the left. It just doesn't hold to the right. Here's a little 190 right there we just got rid of. One of the girls that works here actually is driving that one daily now. And I'm going to back up into this here drive-through, and we'll get you a whole inside view of the car. Speaker cover. I want to show you the speaker cover here. And there's a little rattle under the hood. You hear it there? And if we give it a little bit, it goes away. And I'll show you that because also, when you push the key, when you turn the key, you got a vacuum issue, and it doesn't shut off the ignition. So you got to push the factory stop switch under the hood. Common issue on these Mercedes. Factory stop thing there to push. Very common issue. Vacuum is 99% of the time what it is there on that. Under the hood's nice and clean. These are great motors. Great economical cars. AC compressor on it, all spins freely. I told you that all works. And that belt's got a little bit of a fray there. Not a whole lot or anything. Just your AC one, but that should be replaced at some point. And this has got just, a couple things like that. Nothing going to keep it from running. See here. That's for your cruise control, and it's been cut there at some point. I don't know, but I'm just up front and tell you about it. That's what I try and do. Nathan, 406-544-6919. Great little car to just drive around every day until you can afford to paint it. Or heck, take it to Maaco right now. Maaco, the little son of a gun. Door panels are in good shape. You can see there's a few cracks here on them like they get. Not a rusty car. You can see all the stuff on it is beautiful here. All your factory wiring coming through is beautiful. Little tear in it there. Tear in it there. Other than that, it's in good shape. It's comfortable, but you can tell that the factory sponge to it is a little bit, the coconut husk underneath it that they have is a little bit worn. Looks good. You can see the tear there in the middle console. Now, I can have this fixed for about $50. I can have the seats redone for about, I believe he told me, $350 to $400. And that'll include everything, including the middle piece. This piece here is off and broken. And it's the piece that goes here. But I wasn't down low enough. That piece. And it's most likely what ripped that. This is not factory floor mats, and most of them on this car are not. Underneath it's in great shape. This is a solid car, all there is to it. Even the padding there is awesome. On that headliner, the piece there is torn off. It can be restretched. It's clean. It's also coming off around the back window, and I'll show you that in a different lighting there too. Power windows are all good. Very nice on this older 75 model. And this thing it's good mechanically, man. The motor, the tranny, and everything is a good runner. Your sunroof works fine. I'm not going to take it back too far. I don't have no help, and I don't want to tear this piece. There is a little tear right there in it. Now, my guy will put a complete new headliner in it for about $195 to $240. He will redo the whole interior, meaning seats and headliner, for about $700 to $900. So just depending on what you're wanting. Also, I've also got a lot of things where we can get out of the junkyard. People get them and just buy new seats out of the junkyard for a couple $100 and pop in it. But anything you want done on headliner or anything like that, I can get done for you. Hole in it there, hole in it there. Underneath here, clean as can be. Somebody put aftermarket speakers up in here. Lights work and everything. You can see the piece hanging there. A little better now, I'm sure. And my guy can stretch that a bit, but it's just old, and it's going to look repaired. You'll know How's that? Like I say, not the trailer clean, but just the little cracks here. This is a commuter car, man. Good fuel economy, good car. Oh, doors open and close, so nice. A word about the weather stripping seals going across the windows. Cracks, like they do get. Not leaking all over, but I want to be upfront about the cracks. Ding right there. There's a ding more in the middle. 2 of them. A little bit of fading on the paint. And I brought the key with me that doesn't have the black piece on it. It's a little harder to turn. Antenna is unhooked, and I have the wire for that. Very good condition back here. Here's your pockets for the door. Both have a crack in them, like they get. And the back pieces are like that. 20 to 50 bucks on eBay. Tell somebody who had a brain had it and had an extra belt in there for it. And that's the thing. Some people ask, can I drive this thing to New York City or San Diego? Well, sure, you can. I'd keep an eye on my gauges. I'd make sure and fix that air conditioner belt I just showed you. Tires, thinking of that. The spare is awesome. Don't know if it's ever been used or out of here. All the jack and everything's behind it. There. And let me show you tires. Like I say, they are the Michelins. They do have 50 to 70% tread. They're in great shape. Okay. This is the cracks on the back. There's little cracks going around there, like it gets on them. And if a guy repaints it, you might pop it and replace them. Seals. That's probably why the antenna's unhooked, because it's broken. Great little car. There's one of the original mats that you can just drive, use, and put a little bit of money into it over time. God, the doors open and close so nice. And you'll have a nice classic. This thing's never going down in value. Nathan, 406-544-6919. You can reach me anytime. Do cars have ashtrays anymore? I don't think so. Oh! I'm glad I opened that. You would think I wouldn't be glad, but I am glad. This piece, that little flange, fits behind there. And it's just a little bit stretched out the wrong way. And doesn't want to hold it. Ah! And I'll bet you to work, it holds in just fine. Just when you... And I don't know which way you've got to bend that little piece. Spend 5 minutes here repairing it. There we... almost! I can get that piece if I had a couple minutes. So, I will mess with... There we go! Ah! Okay. I will fix that, get it a little bit tighter. I won't guarantee to be perfect, but I will try and get that to work for you. Like I say, that's the kind of stuff you're going to tinker around with. And if you don't smoke, and if you don't use it, you're never going to have... It's so close to working. I'm going to tell you now, just because of timing, that's probably as good as I'm going to get it. And it ain't coming off, really, and it's opening. And it's closing. God, I just felt that piece was closed, but if you open it too much, it comes right out. So, bending that piece to the perfect thing there, just a little bit more time than what I have right now. So, Nathan, 406-544-6919, oneownercarguy.com. And this floor mat's in beautiful shape. And underneath them, it's as nice as it gets. I'm going to look underneath this for you. Went under the the car there, the lens came unattached, and there we were. So here we go again, right from where I left off. I was checking out this because I seen a little color in it that wasn't the color that was supposed to be there. And this piece right here, the factory undercoating has split right there, and there's a little bit of corrosion. And you're going to want to get that repaired when you get this repaired. Not a huge deal. My guy can repaint this thing, $1,500, and it'll look great. If you put about 2 in it, it'll even look better and have better paint on it. That's about your whole walk around, and like I say, it's not a perfect car. It's a good car. You'll love it, and I've drove it around here. Seems to run great. California blue plate underneath my plate there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Now that I killed my video, I'm thinking if I should redo it. I was 20 minutes into it, second time going through it. I don't think I'm going to. I think that's what we got. Couple stress marks in the lenses, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Make sure and subscribe. Nathan, 406-544-6919.